And we are live. Welcome back to the video, everybody. In today's video, we will talking about how champions aren't made on the game day. They are made every single morning when nobody's watching. So right now, I think we have over about 55 million people watching this FIFA World Cup. I already know that number from iShowSpeed. He has a partnership with FIFA, with Fox. So just having the younger audience getting away from cable TV, hopping on the stream network, watching this, right? We can take this into our daily lives, you guys, right? For example, right? Every single day when you wake up, right? Compared to somebody that plays soccer that wakes up, they have a dialed in routine, right? As soon as they wake up, right? I guarantee you they're doing something with their nutrition, right? With their mindset, right? With their body, with their nutrition coach, right? Then they get their day started, right? A lot of people like to idolize and watch the people that have put in the work, right? But people won't put in that same work, that same discipline when it comes to operating at a high level. There's different levels to it, right? Because whenever I'm watching, right, and I see 12, 13 guys on the field, I'm just like, wow, like, look how disciplined they have to be able to effectively communicate to their teammates. Pass the ball over here, pass the ball over here, right? Score the ball this way, get around this defender, play defense this way. There's every little thing that takes place before you see it on the big screen on game day. It's called practice, right? Practice, we always hear it, practice makes perfect. No, perfect makes good practice, right? My old coach told me that a long time ago, and I always wonder, like, what does he mean by that, right? Perfect makes practice, right? Whenever you're continuously, obsessively, right, doing stuff like I'm doing here, I'm trying to be the great authentic voice, being the bridge between AI and the new world. Because right now we have a lot of old world systems that people are trying to hold on to, right, as the new world is happening, right, as we're going through this financial matrix, this economic matrix, right? More and more people need to understand that they have to have this championship type of mindset, right? Just like these soccer players, right? And when it comes to teamwork, what does your team look like, right? When you open Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, are you following people that actually make you a better disciplined human being, right? To effectively um, communicate whatever message that you want to communicate, right? Right now, you guys, I'm drinking some Supermind tea. Shout out to 19 Keys for the Supermind tea. Mmm, that's so good. Listen, you guys, I wanted to really hop on and talk about this because there's so much distraction from this game, from what's happening around the world. And I want to bring your awareness back to what's important to you, right? What is important to you? Is it the love of your family, right? Is it actually looking at a leader in your life, right? Are you looking at other people to be your leader? Or have you developed that consistent championship routine, right? To know for a fact, right, that I'm doing it, right? Because look, I'll guarantee you, look, I'm gonna pick up my laptop right now. So I don't have no TV in my room, but every single morning when I wake up, I'm looking at the board. The board is literally telling me what I need to do every single day, right? I'm locked in with this routine, right? So when I'm locked in with this routine, it not only helps the viewers, right, become more enlightened, become more aware about AI, about, the mind, the body, the spirit, but it also gives you the pause in your day to really realize, like, wow, what is important to me, right? Because it's not about the team members, right? It's really about you and your energy, the energy that you give, because your attention is creation, right? So what can you use that same intensity, that same emotion from watching this game, right, to create something in your life that is just as amazing, just as abundant? Because speaking from a prior athlete, literally watching these guys on the field, I want to be on the field with them. But my body's hasn't been the same since I was a little bit younger. But it's so cool to see how disciplined they are, right? How much they can communicate with each other and be able to be in sync, right? Of a how many of us can say that about our own lives right here, right now, right? if you're locked in with your own mission, right? If you're a man on a mission, you're waking up, you're following the board. Hey, kudos and salute to you. If you're somebody that's still kind of struggling with your own personal routine, reach out, right? This is what we do. This is how we help people elevate where they're at to where they need to be. You know what I'm saying? So we work with people one on one, and we also help people automate their businesses. Right? This is what I do. So I continue want to just share that and just be that positive voice for people out there that are kind of just consuming, but not really learning anything. Right? Because the one thing that's different about my channel is I'm going to give you value, but I'm also going to give you an action plan on how to properly get started. Right? So the easiest and simplest way to become more wiser during this age is to literally go into these large language models and not tell all your personal stuff, right? Because it will end up using it against you because these models are so freaking persuasive. But the intention behind it is to give it direction, give it clarity based off of your mission, right? What is your mission? What is your purpose? What are you trying to co-create on this beautiful canvas of earth, right? What is your song that you want to write? Right? What is that video that you want people to hear that people need to feel, right? For me, it's all about that peace. It's all about that love. It's all about that connection and unity, right? So when I make these videos, right, they're really not for me, right? These videos are going to continue to live on, right, long after I'm dead, right? These videos are really for my kids. So my kids can understand the type of young man, the 28-year-old young man that I am right here, right now. So next week, right, we are going into the school year of 2026, 2027. It's never going to be the same ever again. You understand? People can literally learn from their cell phones if you program the cell phone the correct way. You can program your GPT, Perplexity, or Gemini to ask any question whatsoever, right? And get that response, right? So if you are an athlete and if you're looking for a coach, you can say, hey, ChatGPT, develop me a 30-day plan. This is what you can say right now. Develop me a 30-day plan. My goal is to become the world's greatest boxer. I need workouts for agility, speed, endurance, and power. It's going to develop you a 30-day championship workout routine, you guys. Right? This is the time that we're at. And right now, people have something called cognitive dissonance, right? They are literally living in the old way of doing things and not understanding the power that they have right here, right now. Right? We all have this power. It's like we're all on the starting line to shoot this AI rocket and we all have to steer it. Right? And the great opportunity that we all share together is that we all have a say right now. Right? If you have a cell phone, you have a say. Right? If you have internet, right? You have a voice that can touch millions of people based off of what your heart wants to ripple across this universe, right? So all I really want to tell everybody right now is continue to focus on yourself, right? Continue to focus on your family and your loved ones, right? Focus on your community to build the unity and also enhance your own self, right? I want to hop on real quick, you guys. It is System Sundays for me, right? I'm following my mission and my board. And if I was a light to you and if this video did give you any value whatsoever, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you guys in the next one. Salute.